Am I on? Have I got good news for you guys, everybody that loves Wagtail? I've got some game changer tools that Willie was going to bring out at the show. These were the ones that he actually demonstrated, and the first one I want to show you is the actual Wagtail brush. It's been a long time in coming. I've been telling him to bring a brush out for years, but here it is. You've got the John Guest connector here, and you've got a rinse bar at the top here. It's a fixed, more of a fixed rinse bar with the ends plugged instead of it being wound around like that. So I'm going to demonstrate that now. They're only prototypes, don't forget. These blue bits here are in metal, but that's because it's cheaper to experiment with in aluminium. These will be plastic when they're finally finished. I'll just put it on this pole here. I'll demonstrate it working. You can see the rinse bar working there, it's great. What I like about brushes which swivel is they can get really in the corners there and you don't have to move from side to side. I could even do a window like this, right to the edges without actually moving from one position. See that? How it gets in there. Absolutely brilliant. Rinse bar, you don't have to rinse off with this of course, because as you'll notice it's rinsing above the bristles. So once again, only a prototype. There you go with that one. That's a Wagtail brush. I like it. So moving on a bit, put that down there. Keep it quiet a minute. Now the other thing is he was demonstrating here with the same angles here, basically, the same extrusion. This is the Jetstream. I will put that on. Now as opposed to a brush, of course you've got like a pad, as people will probably know, and you've got, again, a rinse bar at the top with plugged ends. Willie's told me that this needs to be a bit higher, this bar, because the actual jets are fouling the pad, so he's going to raise that a bit. And again, this will be in grey plastic. Another thing to watch about this is that the angular nature of it, of this tool, so it'll go flat on the glass there, or it's got better scrubbing power on the edge. And not only that, you can get right into the frames here, like that. And you notice how the pad's folded round here as well, so you won't get any scratching. That gets right in as well. So that's really good. I'll put this on the pole, demonstrate it. You see, this is ideal, this Jetstream, for building like this. You can really go through it very, very fast. And again, you don't have to rinse off the glass because you've got the rinse above the tool. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give you the new style prototype Jetstream. I think these tools will become available next month. I'm not absolutely sure. I'm not an expert on this, Willie is. But what we're going to do is show you the final tool here. I'll just stop the water. Same angle, extrusion here. This is going to be in plastic. You've got the Velcro here. But in fact the pad on this one is not really long enough, and what you should have, I'll take it off the Jetstream here because it's longer and I can demonstrate that better. See, again, you've got the pad which will fold around here, and this is just an applicator. If you want to do a bit of squeegeeing, get right in the corners here, the frames, no problem. It won't actually scratch or anything. That's your applicator. You get your blade out and away you go. So there you go. These are the game changer tools that Willie was talking about. There you go. Wagtail, job done.